And this came out right before the show. Remedy Entertainment announced that they entered an agreement with Rockstar Games to re-release Max Payne and Max Payne 2, some remastered versions of Max Payne and Max Payne 2. How do we feel about that?
I played that game several times on PC and other places. It is a good
Max
game.
Payne is a good game.
I'm not going to play that again. Probably.
No, you're not going to play the first Max Payne again?
It's just like...
Depends on what they do with it. Like how it looks like they're completely redoing it, right?
Right. Sounds like it.
Does this mean bullet time's coming back? Is bullet time going to be a thing again?
Of course.
I remember I worked those games came out back in my agency days, and I worked on some of the voiceover casting on both of those games, including Max Payne himself.
Are they bringing you back?
They are not bringing me back. No. But those were the first games I got for free.
Emotional.
It was pretty cool because I worked on them and they sent them to the office. I doubt it. But they sent me those. So I enjoyed that at the time, especially when I was with the salary I was making at that time. I could barely afford food.
Right.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
What else?
Well, I mean, I figured, is anyone playing anything other than me? Am I the only person playing a new game?
I'm playing wrestling and Apex
How's that
Legends.
going?
It's good. I like that the wrestling game, it's just hang out there and quick resume. You can just like be in the middle of a match, just be like, all right, I'll just like finish this match and then go to bed.
I could say the same exact thing about Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which our friends at 2K were kind enough to send me before ship went off to France. And I've been playing that for the last week and a half. I'm probably about halfway through. If you're unfamiliar with the game, it is from the makers of Borderlands. It is a Borderlands spinoff where the character of Tiny Tina is your dungeon master as she narrates a fantasy version of Borderlands.
Gameplay's Borderlands, though, right?
Yeah, the gameplay is straight ahead Borderlands. Unlimited number of guns, random guns, lots of guns. You push the button to do your special whatever move, and you get I'm the mushroom guy, so I have a mushroom companion who shoots poison at bad guys. Yeah, you've played this game before.
A lot of it.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to playing more of it.
I was going to say, and it's more of that. It's more of what you love. I saw a lot of people complain that they didn't find it very funny, that they found the jokes to be a little grating. I actually like the jokes.
They're jokes. You either like them or not, right? Mm-hmm.
I think that some of them repeat maybe a little too much, but I will admit the first 2 or 3 times I heard them, I did chuckle. So take that with a grain of salt as well. But
there'll be some joke DLC. Add some more jokes.
Add some more jokes. I would appreciate that. What is different in this game is there is an overworld map where your character, think of it like a what is it, Super Mario World, where you're kind of like walking around.
Okay.
Like go to the next area. Sure. Or even like a classic RPG where, you walk into the bushes and there's a random encounter kind of dealy. It's got that.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, it has some things that are different where it's not just more Borderlands, but at the end of the day, it is more Borderlands. And for some people, that's going to be a very good thing. And for other people, they're going to be like, oh, okay, I get it.
How does it look on the Series X?
It looks great. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a good looking game.
Cool. All right, let's move on to Sony. And I guess the big news of the week was they have their Game Pass killer or competitor, but it's 3 tiers.
Or Game Pass complementer.
Right. And it's got 3 tiers and none of them give you the first party games on launch day like Game Pass does.
No.
So people don't like it. That's the takeaway.
Yes.
People think it's too expensive for not getting those day one first party games. And I would have to agree with that.
I mean, I think the yearly price is competitive.
$120.
$120 for
The best.
for the super premium. That includes benefits from both essential and extra, with an extra 340 games that include PS titles that can be streamed,
Okay. I see.
and some original PlayStation games.
The
Okay,
$100
so
tier only gets you PS4 and PS5
it's 5
games. And the $120 tier gets you those PSP games and PS2
Which,
games.
if you're not interested in those, if you're just interested in what the new hotness, $100 a year isn't terrible.
It's not the new
Well,
hotness.
Right.
It's the
It's the old hot, it's the warm.
It's the warm
Right.
hotness.
The warm diarrhea.
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's not as enticing as the Xbox offer, obviously.
No.
We'll see how it grows. Like it's really hard to look at this as there been like it says catalog of 400 games, like for that middle tier, 400 PS4 and PS5 games. Is there a graphic or a spreadsheet that I can look at to
No.
assess
No,
these 400
no.
games?
Nope.
So I can't judge whether or not this is a good deal or
Right.
not.
They don't want
I
you
mean,
to
it's an
judge that.
extra $40 a year to play 400 games. It's not. I mean, I'm gonna say I don't
That
think
seems all right.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not terrible, and I kind of wish that Microsoft had a yearly plan for Game Pass Ultimate, because that's stuck at that $15 a month. There's no 99.99 a year option on that one, because I would go for that, obviously.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we can say about it other than it's not as good as Game Pass, which everybody else can say as well. And I guess we'll see how it grows and it evolves.
And how it goes. How it grows and how it goes.
Yes.
Can we get rid of the 3 tiers of it?
No.
Can we name him something better than this?
There's so much laughing going on.
There's some craziness going on in my house.
It's funny. There's something I want to hear what she's listening to, because it sounds really more entertaining than this.
I don't know. It's
If that's
probably my
possible.
wife. It sounded like my wife
It was.
embarrassing my daughter, is what it sounded like.
Wow, there's a party going on over there at 10 o'clock on a school night.
Is it 10 o'clock? Yeah, it is.
Shit. Wow.